Should we start? No? Ladies first?
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
This video is gonna be split into two. Some part of it will be on our part of Pew service because it has to do with Invictus and a lot of information regarding Invictus. So I thought I'll put those part of the tweet onto our part of Pew service. So check that channel out. Okay, thanks. Today is December 31st, 2024. It is 2:15 a.m. This is video number 2. Video number 1 was on Abigail Team Sussex. I talked a little bit about politics and the Sussexes. Not too much about the Sussexes, more about Kate and, you know, the messy stuff. Then at the end, I added some stuff, a comment that I wrote on Midas Touch Blue Sky account and ended the video. So right now I have 7 tweets. I don't know if I'm gonna have more at the end, depending on what I think that I come across and I then put on the list. So let's get started. 7 tweets so far. Okay, 4,027 subscribers. I don't know if there are any new subscribers. Welcome. And people, keep checking your subscription and your notification to see if I have a video, because it seems like you know, I'm following some of the recommendation that some of you posted, that when I schedule my videos, by the time the video comes, it used to be a couple days later. Okay, by the time the video is public, you know, the topic of conversation no longer relevant. You guys are not interested about it, which makes sense. And this is why now, whenever I finish record something, I make it public. I don't schedule them unless if I have several videos. Yeah, I can do several videos all at once, so I will put them out. So if I have about 4,000 subscribers here, okay, at least I will say half of it, some of you will be watching. So this is why I'm saying you need to check your notification and keep checking to see if you subscribe. And some of those 100 people who are watching my videos are the true Sussex squad who knows that I have a video every day. Okay, so just keep checking. Anyway, let's look at the analytics, because YouTube is not helping. It's suppressing the channel for a fact. Okay, well, I will not say for a fact, but I could see it is being suppressed. 539 views in the last 48 hours. I have some tweets on Blue Sky. I mean, I have some topic on Blue Sky and on X. So let's see, where is the first one? It's on Blue Sky. This is the thing I wrote on Midas Touch thing, and I responded and I just shared it on my last video. Alright, first tweet or first conversation. The Sussexes' journey in 2024 was packed with unforgettable moments. Just imagine the enchanting adventures that awaits them in 2025. Well, Harry's gonna start with his lawsuit in January 2025. All right. The Sussexes' journey. Okay, so this is from, what is it, Spottable? I haven't been on that in a while. Okay, it's a video. I don't want to give myself work. I don't want to give myself work because I can't really show it, and YouTube is gonna Blackett. So there's two response here. With love from America, Prince Harry, everyone needs a good love story, especially in the turbulent world we live in right now. They are true testament of love and beacon of hope. Despite all of the obstacles and hatred they have endured, they still show up and do good. Yeah, I was talking about this, well, not that, but about heaven and earth, heaven and hell. And I say hell is on earth right now. It's us who create hell. Because I don't see how will God create us, giving us everything that we need, and but yet majority of people prefer inflicting unnecessary pain onto others. So hell is on earth. Okay, once we die, even those people who create hell, make people's lives miserable, they're still gonna go up there. If you think about it, I never die and come back to come and tell you this story. But when you think about it logically, because God is someone who loves all of his children. We're supposed to be his children. But some of those children, have some crazy mindsets and creating division among us. It is up to us to protect ourselves and fight back, because I don't see how once we die there will be hell. I don't see it, because hell is over here. People are facing hell right now. All right. I mean, I guess it's the devil's working its magic onto some of God's children, because I just don't see. If you go on that video 1 on Happy Team Sussex, just look at the date. At the beginning, I started with former President Jimmy Carter, who started with solar panel, and we talk about the evangelicals who voted for Reagan and all of that. These are the devil who infiltrate into the religion. They use the religion to sort of blind us, because people seems to not trust on themselves. Okay, their true self, because they're always looking for something else to help them get out of whatever misery they put in their head. Okay, looking for God, looking for this, but God have given us all we needed, but we're not using it. But instead, we inflicting unnecessary pain onto each other. So it's the devil that's working on these people. They infiltrate themselves onto they are the God, they know God better than anybody, and all of that, and then preventing us from using our true core selves in the purest form. But I don't know. I don't know. This might even sound crazy as I'm saying it. Let's go to the next tweet. Is that the next tweet? Alright, so there was only 2 comments. Is that from Blue Sky as well? Okay, so that's from Blue Sky. I love how they love on each other and uses their loving souls to love on others. I mean, when you look at Harry, for instance, this is a music video, so I'm not even gonna play it. I could fast forward it. When you look at Harry, knowing the family that he's from, okay, he really took his time to make sure the person he wants to spend his life with, it's someone that, somewhat aligned with him. And I think some of the people he dated, not that I want to get into that, they probably in some shape or form align with him, but the other aspect of it, I don't think they could handle it. The media, how they intrude onto his life and all of that. And then when Meghan, who pretty much in her adult life in the media, thought that she will be able to handle it. And I think she's done a wonderful job handling it. But at some point, when no one seems to be targeting the exact key point of the issues, it could be detrimental to someone's well-being, which is what Meghan had to face in the UK. Okay, ask for help, or you cannot get help, or this, and it will look bad on the I mean, does the institution ever do anything right? because they just looking for the facade of things, how people will perceive them, how people will view them in a better way. But every choices that they make is always negative. I mean, wow, I'm just thinking, this is where the devil live. Oh my God. I used to say evil originated in the UK, but when you look at things, wow. Every choices that they make that will sort of help people in general, it's negative. Princess Diana, look how they did with her. It's a negative thing, but yet they want to create a facade that is so perfect, but at the end of the day, their choice is always bad. Oh my goodness. All right, so I just read this, and their love language is definitely physical touch. All right, I just showed you this is a video, and it's just them looking at the image, and then that young lady hugged her. Where is it? Her.
Oh my God, hi. What's your name?
Amelka.
Amelka. Oh, how beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. It means so much to the family. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
How long have you been waiting?
Like 2 hours.
Oh, goodness. Okay, well, hopefully you'll be able to get back home soon. We appreciate you being
Can I
here.
hug you?
Of course. Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
You're so lovely. You're literally so beautiful.
I have CNN interview her, why she felt like she needed to be to give Meghan a hug and things. I'll show you that clip, okay? So I'm not even gonna play this video. When I play my video, just listen to the audio because I cannot even play that video as well. I'll put a screenshot.
We were just waiting for her to come, and she came near me and asked my name and how my day was, how long I was waiting, and I asked her if I could have a hug, and she hugged me back. So that was just quite an amazing moment. I'm still shaking now. I can't really explain what the feeling was when she did it, but it was really nice.
Why did you feel like you wanted to hug her?
Because I don't know, it just went through my mind. Like, everyone was kind of cheering me on to, and I guess I just felt like I needed to, in a way. Like, I just really wanted to at least hug her because I look up to her in some ways, and it just felt like it was the right thing to do.
I feel like she's going through a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
The royal family will eventually realize what a mistake they have made and ostracizing the one pair who could have brought them kicking and screaming into the 21st century on the whim of one who saw Meghan as a rival. I mean, when you look at what's going on around the world, especially in the US, as recently as November, and we are in that nightmare now. These people, they have a plan. Okay? They do not want the rest of the world to move forward. Okay? They do not want the rest of the world to move forward. The royal family could have moved further. They had Princess Diana. Did they use that? No. They went back again. And like I was saying on Team Sussex on today's video, where Jimmy Carter had a solar panel at the White House. And I was very surprised. I didn't know they had it back then, that early. I started learning about solar panel when I was in architecture school. Okay, and it was a little bit at the end of my architecture school. Okay, so these people, with the White House having the solar panel, okay, they had, what's that guy, Reagan, remove it. Okay, so if Reagan had picked up on it, okay, and add to it, can you imagine how far we would have been? So it's the same thing with the royal family. Okay, every time they have someone to move them forward, they're like, nope, because the system is working for them. We need to understand that the system they have created is working for them. Why will they want to change? This is the thing people need to understand. If you're eating meal 3 times a day and extra, sometimes you're throwing away. Meanwhile, the rest of the people can't even afford 1 meal. So if the facade they have established is working for them, why will they want to change it? And then the worst thing is, like the MAGAs, the peasants are allowing him the institution and the Trumpist people to flourish. Literally, Trump said they want to go back, make America great again, going back. Okay, again is to go back. So they give him that opportunity to go back, and then now, and he literally told them how stupid they are. And then now that he got the position, and he said he's not gonna hire them. I agree with him in that aspect. Why will I hire someone who I've literally put dirt on their face, leave them stranded, and put, was it, what was the thing they put in their ear when the fake shooting happened and all of that, and looking like a fool? I mean, why would you want to hire these people? You tell me. Meanwhile, you had another candidate who literally wanted to help them. Even Obama wanted to help put Wi-Fi on the rural communities. I've raised that before. They said no, they don't want it. But yet, we're moving to the 21st century. You're seeing so many of them now or have YouTube channels and all of that. How easy it would have been for so many of them who have Wi-Fi when President Obama wanted to give it to them. Literally. So they could upload their things easily and make extra money. They didn't want it. So when you look at Trump in this aspect, I 100% agree with him. Why would I want to hire these stupid people? Tell me. Okay? This is one thing I truly agree with Trump. Why would I want to hire them? He literally put dirt on their faces, leave them stranded in one of his valleys somewhere in California. Their cars are miles away. He bust them in, then bust them back out. They were stranded for hours, and they still voted for him. Tell me, why would I want to hire these people? These are people who will tank your company. Let's see here. Did I read the last sentence? It has sealed the eventually oblivion of the royal family. Okay, we're not understanding the system yet. Some of us are not understanding the system yet. The system is working for them. It's working for them. For them. People in my position, others who's below me in terms of social class and things like that, are allowing them to do so. We're voting for them to do so. So why will they're like, you're so freaking dumb. Why will I even hire you? If you keep on voting for me, how stupid you are, and I'm not giving you crap, but yet you're voting for me, why will I want to put you in my company when I want my company to move further? You're gonna hold my company back. This is it. I mean, you have to understand them. The only thing I'm a little bit, some of us, the other day I posted something on my community board on Happy Team Sussex about what organization that's working in Haiti to help educate, because Haiti needs education. Okay? There is something that is happening because these people want to go back. The group of people that wants to go back are the same group of people who were enslaving people. So they didn't forget about Haiti. Trump gave us a sign about that. About Haitian, because when you look at Haiti, their government are not stable. They don't have a foundation, a government that will protect them. So this was one of the weakest links that he could target during the election. The campaign. Oh my God, the other day I was looking for the word campaign. I couldn't even think about it. So this is the word, during the campaign. Okay? They didn't forget about Haiti. Those people who are going on cruise ship and who's stopping around Haiti, okay, some of you are helping them to suppress Haiti because they want that land back. Okay? Who want that land back? Just think, who had Haiti? Okay, they all are working together. If you could support Ukraine, how can someone cannot support the Palestinian? Okay? So they're putting a facade for everybody. The other day, you know what? This conversation, I'm gonna put it for my member because it's too much. It's too much. What I'm realizing here, it's too much. I'll leave it for my few subscribers, my members. All right. But anyway, let's leave that topic alone. Please don't bring those people over on my posts. You can see I don't post or talk about them. Thank you very much. Okay, what did they say here? Okay, let's go back. Alright, I love how they love on each other. Okay, so she was focusing on Harry and Meghan. Okay, her post was about Harry and Meghan. And here, this person is mentioning the royal family. And then she's saying here, do not mention the royal family on her post. One thing that I learned from Tina and Michelle, this person better pay attention because if she keeps on bringing the royal family, she will block them. Okay, that's what Tina and Michelle did to me. Which is perfectly fine because, like I've said before, if you heard some of my previous videos, they did say it very nicely to me. So it's my fault. I'll take the blame on that. But anyway, when I touch the hand of my wife of 38 years, I still get a chill throughout my body. Thanks, Sue. That's nice. That's beautiful and how it should always be. She's my soul. Absolutely physical touch primarily. Love, love to love. Okay, James Joyce. Okay, let's go to the next tweet. Oh my God, I'm only on the second tweet and I'm 18 minutes. Let's hurry up. I do not want an hour video. Next tweet. All right, let's pause this. All right, if you see the things a little bit big, I increase it because I was seeing some of the tweets fonts were very small, so I've increased the screen. It's clear to anyone who meets Meghan that she's a warm and gracious person, as yet for 8 years the tabs with help from certain royals have relentlessly smear her character. It's time we recognize the difference between reality and media manipulation. Okay, is there any comments? There are, oh my God, a lot of comments. All right, let's listen. It's 2 minutes and 20 seconds screenshot. Okay,
even have time to prepare questions. So that's how fast sometimes these red carpets work. I love the show. All the cast members were just so sweet, including Meghan Markle. But I mixed her name up with her character's name, Rachel Zane. Take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna mix that up.
So I already messed up her name once, but this is how she responded.
My first name in real life is Rachel. Really? I've never been called it, but my parents named me Rachel Meghan Markle, and it's just confused every legal document for my entire life.
And now, of course, the show is even more confusing with that in.
Exactly. So you actually called me by my chosen name.
Perfect. I really knew that.
wow.
So she's so sweet there. But then, look at what happens.
Meet your parents. She's on to something, this one.
Okay, we're with Megan Zane, who plays Rachel. I'm Sue.
I'm Meghan Markle.
Oh my gosh, Rachel Zane! I'm mixing all this up. Okay, this is why I hate that this is on the internet. I messed up her name twice. Could you imagine how I now feel that she's the Duchess of Sussex and I messed up her name twice and now it lives on YouTube forever? Yeah. Gosh, thank God the comments are turned off. But I'll never forget how she ended her interview.
I was saying as we were driving up, 2 blocks down the street is Paper Source. I used to teach gift wrapping classes there. I used to teach calligraphy classes there. And so to be here tonight and to see that contrast and what happened in my life from like an auditioning actress just trying to make it work to pilot after pilot, to have one that's going into a 3rd season with fans that are so supportive. I mean, I couldn't be more grateful. It's really amazing.
I never forgot that moment. I just thought that was the nicest actress. That was the nicest person I had ever met on a red carpet. We were just an online outlet. She didn't even have to stop to talk to me. And she was so nice and so humble. But the fact that she mentioned that she worked at Paper Source, that was wild to me. Because a lot of these actors, they don't like to admit their backstory. They don't like to say they started from humble beginnings. Because they like to seem like they're a mystery off the streets. So you could imagine that when she became the Duchess of Sussex, I was like, what? That's so crazy. But also good for her. I'll never forget that experience.
Wow, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There's no caption here. She just put, is that the same person? Yeah, the same person. Okay. So she continued. A friend of mine also worked closely with her on Suit for years and really liked her. Said the same thing after years of working together. I worked with her once years back and couldn't agree more. She was one of the loveliest people I've ever met. Okay, yes, I am from Toronto. I knew people who work with her, and they said the same thing. Always nice and genuine. Okay, there's a video that I have now. I have it by itself. I will share it with you, which it wasn't one of my videos yesterday, when Strahan was interviewing Harry, where he said something like, you know, when female who married Anne, the typical blueprint, that's not the way he said it, but something like that. The typical blueprint of the media to attack, to create a script for the female who marry Anne, you know, usually it's almost the same thing. But with Meghan, they can't do it because Meghan had a life prior to marrying, a public life that is, prior to marrying him. So her fans, her 3 million friends, we're saying, no, that's not the Meghan. And I created a short on it yesterday as well. So I'll put that video. All right, but there will be a screenshot. Just listen to the audio.
Write about my girlfriend with the same techniques that they've written about previous women marrying into or in relationships with members of my family. And they're coming in almost with a blank slate, and it gives the British press an opportunity to cast them in a particular role. And when Meghan came into the fold, they tried to do that to her as well. But she was coming into a relationship with me in her mid-30s. She had a very public career of which millions of people knew who she was because they'd been following her. But this time, fans and people that knew Meghan were pushing back and saying, that's categorically false. You can't say that based on the fact that we know who she is. It was
Okay, so there's that. A friend of mine was her friend in middle school, says the same thing. Yep, my BFF is a 180. What's AD here? All right. He's worked with her several times. He says the exact same thing. So these are people who know of people who knows Meghan. Pretty much everything is positive. Okay, so there's more message. I used to work at a coffee shop close to her house in Toronto while she was shooting suits in the city, and honestly, she was like the nicest celebrity that ever came through. And where we had a lot that would stop by during TIFF. She was a regular and will know our names and will always leave a generous tip. I'm not sure why people hate on her so much. Over the years, we got to know her as much as a barista can know a customer, and that woman was the most genuine we've ever encountered. Wow. There's that. I had the lucky fortunate of meeting Meghan Markle for a few minutes when she was filming Suit pre-Harry. My friend was on the show. I went to say hi to her on the set because we were in the same building. She was a sincere and curious delight. I'll go hard for the person I met that day. Okay, so there's that. There's no more comments. So that was nice. That was nice. I really like that. Yep. Oh, let me bookmark it. Let's retweet it because this is something people need to see. All right, next one. Okay, so I'm almost done here. So there were a couple things that I was seeing regarding Polo and things like that. After watching Polo on Netflix, I really wonder how the babies began learning to play polo. When I saw this, I remember seeing Harry as a toddler on a pony. So that's what this reminds me of. 7 seconds only. But unfortunately, even if it's a 7 second, I can't not show it just purely. I have to put some screenshot somewhere. Okay, so there's music on it. So they're teaching him how to hit the ball while sitting on the horse. Very interesting. So I will assume as well there are some exercise that needs to be done to strengthen the arm muscles. So I opened this. Let's see if I could find an image better. The muscles around the arm. So I guess this one. This is the shoulder muscles. All these exercises to help strengthening that needs to be done. And then just because you are right-handed, you cannot just focus on that side only. You have to focus on the other one so you don't have muscle imbalance. You don't want one side look buff and then the other side look weak. So you will have to do both of them, both sides. Okay, so going back to this, oops, that, okay, all these needs to be strengthened. And I spoke about something like that regarding Nacho. When you see him walking, I assume that would be his right shoulders look a little bit buckle in. It's because that side of the body is used a lot, so he needs to do, you know, some exercise to strengthen the other side. You do not want muscle imbalances. Let me look for a picture of Nacho if I could find something. Okay, like for instance, this right here, I believe this muscle here, that's the one that's buckling in, because that's the one that's maybe not. He used this one a lot, so his right arm is very strong. So let's look at this one here where he's standing with his wife. You might see it very slightly. I think it was that. In some pictures I've seen it. Okay, maybe that one. Well, he's standing like a, how do they call it in art class? Contrapposto position, where one leg is supporting the body and one is resting. Well, you could sort of see it over here, this arm here. Okay, I raised that a long time ago. I'm surprised no squaddies come after me saying, oh, you know, anything is constructive criticism. I'm surprised squaddies didn't come after me for saying some stuff, but you could see it here. So yeah, going back to this, okay, they need to, okay, I'm not a professional. Do not take anything that I say as a professional or for you to go do. But I will assume the people who are training some of these guys, these are the things they need to focus on, the muscles around the shoulders and all of that, to help strengthen it. And as they strengthen the arm that they use the most, some people are left-handed, okay? If they're focusing on the left-hand side, they need to also strengthen the right side, because you do not want an imbalanced body. So when you're walking, you have symmetrical body. All right, so that's that. Oh, there's no comment. At least I cannot see those two comments. Let's go to the next one. Please do not come after me for saying things about Nacho. I didn't bash him, but I was just looking at pictures. I could be 1,000,000% wrong. Next tweet. So these are some pictures that I was seeing. There's no comments. Season greetings from Abigail Spencer, Poroto, Cambiaso. So there's some pictures here. I wonder who's this kid. Is that, I know Nacho have 4 kids. Is it 4? 2 girls. One is older, and the one that we saw with Nacho and Meghan when they went to Florida. And he has an older one. Okay, I have them in some pictures. The pictures are old. So there must have been some event. Oh, there's this guy here. I mean, he looks old here, but he's pretty young, early 20s, from the docuseries with the girlfriend. So this is that other guy. I forgot his name. One of the best players. The father is one of the best players, and he seems like he's pretty much in a line with the father. He's one of the best player around his age, and he's cute too. All right, so there's no comment. Let's go to the next one. It's about Polo as well, and I have one regarding Invictus, and my last tweet will be about how do you call this, a prayer one of the squad did. Polo is now showing on Japanese Netflix. Okay, so that's why I shared this. Okay, was it not showing before? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Was it not showing before? I like that. Hope they love it. Well done, Archwell. Okay, I guess, okay, it's not a video, it's a screenshot. So I guess they I don't know, I'm assuming different countries have to give them the permission because of religion, rules, and certain things. Not just because of the Archwell thing, but just in terms of practice. I'm just assuming. Let me look it up. Now that I'm asking myself that. Okay, I don't know if I phrased that properly. This is what I wrote. The streaming companies have to have permission from countries before they can air certain videos on their platforms. Let's see. Yes. Yes, that's what I would have thought. Yes, streaming companies need to secure permission from different countries before airing certain videos on their platform. So I guess that's what it was. As each country has its own laws regarding copyright, distribution rights, and content restrictions, meaning they must acquire licenses to show specific content within a particular region. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, because I'm not in that business, but when you think about it, these are the things that needs to, because of religion. That's one thing that I said. Because of religion, maybe certain content is not aligned with their religion, and then they said with their laws too. All right, you could pause and read that. So that's what I was thinking. So that's probably why they doing it now. Hope they love it. Well done, Archwell. Okay, so probably the, how do you call this, the government might need to know more about the content before they could say, okay, you could air it. And one of the things that I'm seeing as well, they have there's companies who create, I forgot how you call it, where you could go, let's say you were in Japan or something, you have something that could block the region area. They have a term, I can't think of it, but you have to pay some sort of fee for it. If you travel a lot, maybe you might need it. So when you're in that particular country and you log on into your account will go to the country's regions, whatever Netflix is showing in that region. But since you have that particular bypass kind of thing to where you could log on, let's say, the US region or Canada's region, and to look at certain movies or videos that particular country will not allow you to see. All right, so there's always a backdoor to everything. They create a law and then someone creates something to undermine it. Like they always say, rules are meant to be broken. Next tweet. This is my last tweet, and then the next one that I have is a prayer. Now, I just did a video on our Port of Pew service. Go check it out, where I discuss a good portion. I didn't read all of that, okay? But it's very interesting. If you are into the medical field, I really suggest you guys check it out. And I will leave the link in the description for you to check it out. It's a way of showing how Invictus help their athletes. Okay, it's very interesting. If you are in the medical field, I really suggest you to look into that. All right, so let's finish this video. And it's a prayer. Wow, I'm so glad I put that last, because so this I'll put it on our Port of Pew service. All right, so let's do a prayer and we are done. And that's from of the squaddies. Prayer for Haz, Meg, Archie, and Lily, and Miss Doria. Lord, thank you for a new day. Please protect, bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria, and their supporters. Bless all their projects, bless their trips, watch over their coming and going, destroy all wicked plans against Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, Diana, and Miss Doria. Destroy their enemies, in Jesus' name, amen. That was kind of savage here. Destroy their enemies, that's it. All right. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. All right, that's it. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check our Port of Pew service. That's where I share all of the work Harry and Meghan do. There's some stuff I recorded here. I remove it, put it on our Port of Pew service channel. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.